Heading into summer, Ann Arbor's real estate market in 2025 can be summed up in literally one word, and that word is unpredictable. There is no consistent rhythm. Some neighborhoods are experiencing really strong buyer demand and competitive bidding wars, while others, like the townhouse community at North Oaks, which has an 11-month supply of inventory, they're deep in the buyer's market territory. Now, the lack of uniformity means that both buyers and sellers must approach today's market with insight, flexibility, and the right strategy. Now, for sellers, pricing and presentation are more critical than ever. Homes close to downtown in excellent condition, they're still attracting multiple offers and quite often above list price. But properties that are even slightly outside of those hot zones or those that aren't move-in ready, they may sit unsold for weeks or months, and sellers really need to understand how their specific property fits into the current landscape and be aware that if their house hasn't sold in the first 7 to 10 days, the likelihood of selling quickly and for full price diminishes significantly. Now, a knowledgeable realtor, they help sellers determine the right list price, determine how to stage the home properly, and how to position it to stand out in a growing sea of inventory. For buyers, increasing options are really a double-edged sword. On the one hand, more inventory means more choices, and it also means greater negotiating power. But on the other hand, many homes that are well located and turnkey, those are still moving very quickly, and they're moving above list price. And so what this really requires is, buyers, you got to stay agile, right? Ready to act fast in some cases, and to negotiate strategically in others. Now, a well-experienced realtor, they're going to serve as a trusted guide, helping buyers evaluate opportunities, avoid overpaying, and staying grounded through emotional decisions. So in a market with no clear direction, the role of a skilled and experienced realtor becomes essential. The realtors bring the hyper-local insight to understand subtle shifts in demand, the strategy to tailor each transaction to current conditions, and the agility to pivot when the market does. So whether you are buying or selling or both, success in today's market really depends less on timing and more on teaming up with the right professional to help you interpret what's going on in the market, helping you adapt and then obviously win. Now, as always, we are here to help you buy or sell. Our expertise empowers you in achieving your real estate goals.